Good morning, class 8th. Myself, Pooja Sharma, your computer teacher from Springfields Public School. Children, today we are going to start our lesson 10, Images, Links and Frames in HTML5. Open page number 143 of your book. Today I'll tell you how to insert images, what is img tag and alt attribute.
Hello students, today we will learn about using images, links and frames in HTML5. In the previous chapter you learned about various types of lists and their properties. Besides that, we also discussed how to present data in a tabular format. In this chapter we will learn about other important elements of a web page like images, anchor elements, links, frames, etc. Okay, first let us start with inserting images. Besides text, you can display graphics, drawings, paintings, charts, maps or photographs on a web page. These elements make the web page more information and appealing. Images can be used as a navigational tool to help users browse through the internet. Web browsers support various graphic formats. The widely used formats are GIF, PNG and JPEG formats. There are two types of images, inline and external image. The inline image is displayed when the web page is opened and is inserted within a line of text, whereas external images are not displayed automatically with other content on the web page. Instead, they are referenced externally and viewed separately by clicking on a link. To insert an inline image, the image tag is used. Whereas, to insert an external image, the anchor tag A is used that establishes a link to the image. Okay, now let us understand the image tag. The image tag is used to add images in an HTML web page. It is an empty tag and requires different attributes to be specified with it. These attributes for the image tag tell the browser how to lay out the page so that text can flow properly around the image. Defining the source of an image. To add and define the source of an image on a web page, the src attribute is used. Syntax: image src equals to address or path of the image file close. While specifying the image file, one should be well aware of its location, that is, where the file exists. Let us understand it with the following examples. Example: if the image file, let us say pic1.jpg, lies in the same folder where the referring HTML file is located, then we can refer the image file by simply writing its name. Image src equals to pic1.jpg close. Example: if the image file pic1.jpg close lies in a directory other than the one in which the HTML file is placed, then we can refer to the image by specifying full path of the file. Image src equals to c:/users/bhaskar/pictures/pic1.jpg close. Example: if the image file pic1.jpg close does not lie in your computer, rather is located in the images folder of the web server of Google, then we need to give full path of the file. Image src equals to http://www.google.com/images/pic1.jpg. Specifying height and width for an image. The height attribute specifies height in pixels for an image either in the form of an integer or a percentage value. The width attribute specifies width in pixels for an image either in the form of an integer or a percentage value. HTML head title height and width /title/head body Image src equals to double quote in camel.jpg double quote close style equals to height colon 70% semicolon width colon 50% p. Morphing is a special effect in motion pictures and animations that changes or morphs one image or shape into another through a seamless transition. Most often it is used to depict one person turning into another through technological means or as part of a fantasy or surreal sequence. /p /body /html. Aligning image. To align an image to the right or left of a text, use the CSS property float. For example, p image src equals to double quote in image1.jpg double quote close style equals to float colon right semicolon width colon 50px semicolon height colon 50px. Image will appear to the right of the text /p. Let me give you a tip. To align an image to top, bottom or middle, use the CSS property vertical align. Okay, note, in previous version of HTML, align attribute was used to align the images to left or right. Alt attribute. Sometimes a browser on the user's computer does not display images due to some reasons, maybe because of slow connection or error in the src attribute. In that case, you can display the text to provide a description about the image. The alt attribute lets you specify the text as an alternate to the image. The only purpose of alt attribute is to provide a description of the contents of an image file. It is generally used in case the user is having a text-based browser on his computer, such as Linux. It also proves to be useful when the user is a blind surfer for whom the browser is programmed to read aloud the alternate text instead of displaying the image. In many cases, people have the image display disabled on their browsers or use settings that do not support automatic loading of images. In such cases as well, alt attribute is used.
Okay, thank you children. Stay home, stay safe.